Hola chicas! Welcome back to my channel. Alright you guys, I know there's like a ton of crazy stuff going on all over the world. I will talk a little bit about that, but I just want to try and get your mind off of all of that crazy stuff that is going on right now, and I'm going to talk about something a little bit different today. Well, not really. I'm talking about something I talk about all the time, but I've actually never done a primer. So I'm going to be talking about Hylamide's HA primer. So it is a little bit different today. I'm definitely losing it a little bit. I'm here in New York, so I've been in quarantine for like over a week. I don't know what day it is, what day into the quarantine it is. I'm just like, huh? So as I was saying, this is Hylamide's HA Blur. This is a primer. So I've been holding off on buying primer for a while now. Primer is one of those items that you don't really need. So primers are just an enhancer to makeup. They help the makeup actually stick to your face longer, acting kind of as a glue, and just enhancing the wear of the makeup, making them more durable in general. There's so many primers on the market today. A lot of them advertise with smoothing and blurring of wrinkles and pores. Some of them have SPF. I've sampled some that have SPF in the past at my last job. Some are loaded with hyaluronic acid to help keep you very plumped and moisturized. Some people use their primers just as a facial moisturizer and don't wear any makeup with them at all. And you can do that with some of these primers. All the primers are very different. It really just depends on what you're specifically looking for. Of course, like with any other beauty product, you have to get it, see what works for you. When I started really investing more in makeup in general, oh, and by the way, yes, like I said, I'm obviously in quarantine. I'm very much in my pajamas. I am a mess, you guys, so please excuse me and enjoy. Anyways, so yeah, when I first really started investing in makeup, I just really wanted to buy product. I wanted to buy lip glosses, I wanted to buy eyeshadows, and I was on a budget, and I still am. So like I said, primers aren't a necessity when you're starting out, but other products like that are like setting sprays, not a necessity, but definitely a makeup enhancer. It helps kind of lock in what you've just applied to your face, and you can also like spray it on your face throughout the day to like help keep your makeup looking fresh. But yeah, again, those things, you don't really need them. They're nice to have. They're luxuries, if you will. I don't like buying anything that's gonna disappoint me. I mean, who does? I'm a very picky buyer, customer, and I like to research what I'm getting myself into for the most part. And with primers, I really like, that's another reason why I was putting it off. I was like, all right, if I'm gonna buy this product that I don't really need, it's an enhancer, let me make sure that I'm buying a really good one. So there are Deciem stores in New York, and I'm a big fan of The Ordinary. I was at Deciem refilling on my Ordinary stuff. If you don't know what Deciem is basically an umbrella that's owned by these two people that started it in 2013, and they just launched a bunch of different skincare, hair, everything you can imagine. All these kinds of beauty products are under their umbrella, which is Deciem. So it's like, it was 10 brands, and I think now it's like whittled down to 8, and they plan on making more. I may do a video on Deciem further. We'll see. That there is like a lot to dissect there and a lot to talk about, so maybe I will do that. But for right now and for today, I'm going to be focusing on Hylamide, and this is the first Hylamide product I've ever purchased, so I am really excited. And like I was saying, I did get this while I was at the Deciem store here in New York, so I did get to see it in the store. I tested it a little bit there. Obviously, I wasn't going to be applying any makeup with an in-store test sample, so I don't know how this is actually going to, how it's going to be with makeup, how it's actually going to help the makeup. It does say on the back that, I'll just read the full directions on the back. Directions: apply over or mixed with liquid foundation. Can also be worn alone without makeup, as I was saying. Any powder makeup product should be used after the application of HA Blur, of course. If irritation occurs, cease use and consult a physician. Use only as directed on unbroken skin. Patch test prior to patch testing is advised. Refer to our website for an in-depth guide on how to patch test. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I'm excited to use this, so let's go ahead and get started. So in this video, I will link any of the makeup I am going to be using on my face below in the description. This isn't going to be about the makeup, it's really about the primer. It's a review about the primer, so that's why I'm just focusing on that. But of course, I'll keep it in the link below, or in the description, not the link. And then also any articles that I used to research this, and the actual link to the DECIEM website too, because some people I've heard have trouble finding it, which again, maybe I'll talk about in a later video. But yeah, that'll all be in the description box if you are curious. It is crazy here. I will talk to you a little bit while I am setting up my makeup situation, getting my brushes out and stuff. But yeah, New York is like, I think now considered the epicenter of everything going on with Corona. Rona if you're nasty. Rona really sounds so gross. But anyways, yeah, so it's been really, 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 really crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna open this sucker up. Let's see what's going on here for a second. Cute packaging. So it's similar, if you do know, sorry, no, I was telling a story, but I'm like, I need to focus on this. But if you do know The Ordinary, you know, it's extremely minimal. I will like pop up a photo. I don't have one here. I'm not gonna go grab one for my bathroom, but they're very simple packaging, similar, except this is a little bit more, it's, you know, it's color, it's a bit different marketing. The Ordinary is very like, it's all black and white and like clear bottles. So yeah, let's open this up. Oh, it's cute. You can, I don't know if you can see through, actually you can. They like made this insert part pink as well, which I think is just like a nice touch. They didn't need to do that. I do think I need to open this though. Yes, I do. So that's good. They sealed that to make sure no one could get in there and do anything weird. And again, look how cute. I like I like this being pink. I think it's actually really cute. So I just screwed that back on, and now I'm going to take it out. It does have a very intense chemical smell, which I really don't remember this at all. I probably got this like honestly like 2 months ago. I've been sitting on doing this review for a while. I've been a busy gal, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some to my nose, and I'm just gonna put, well, actually I'm adding it to my nose just because I want to see if the pores really do blur. Okay, so I still have pores. I'm gonna add a little bit more, and since this is for the review, I will add it to, like, I'm definitely not doing like a full face or foundation, but I'm gonna add it like all over my eyes and on my forehead. I do just want to look at it for like a before and after. So you guys probably won't tell, but this is like before, not wearing any makeup, hello. And then we'll see what after looks like in a second. All right, so I just finished applying the primer to my face, and overall, my face does feel very smooth, a lot smoother than before. I've only used one other primer before. I forgot the name of the brand, I'm really sorry. Actually, yeah, no, I forgot the name of the brand. Maybe if I find it, I'll link it in the description, but I've only really used one other primer before, and that gave me like a way smoother feeling. This is kind of like it. Like, my face does feel really smooth and like very luxurious feeling. Like I said, way smoother than it felt like prior to application, so that's great. This has a it's hyaluronic based. It says hyaluronic based prismatic blurring surface finisher. So one of the things about, I'm gonna continue on to doing my eyeshadow to see how it wears with eyeshadow and other makeup. But one of the things about Hylamide, the brand in general, is that they're all supposed to have, like, all the products are supposed to have ingredients that are supposed to not only affect your surface, but they're supposed to go deeper into and actually affect the skin from the inside out. So that's like Hylamide's whole thing. Like I said, there's like 10 different brands under The Ordinary, or 8 now, sorry, or not under The Ordinary, under DECIEM, which is under, or sorry, yeah, DECIEM, and The Ordinary is under DECIEM. I know, it's very confusing. And as I was doing research for this, I have heard that like customers get very confused by the brand itself. It can be a little bit hard to navigate through the website, I will say. For the most part, thankfully, I have just gone, ooh, something in my eye. That's what I'm doing. But for the most part, I've just gone in person. It wasn't until this whole Corona thing that we've ever ordered anything from Decium online. We have the luxury of just being able to go to the store. So I did just add a little bit of eyeshadow. And I will say that it is definitely sticking on there. That's for damn sure. I should have done like one eye with and one eye without the primer to see like what the difference was. But I didn't do that, so. But overall, I mean, I think it's definitely picking it up, like picking up the product more. Let's add a little bit more. Oh yeah, I would say this definitely helps. I've only used this product without any primer before, and it applies well, but I can definitely see a difference in the application and just like in the pigmentation of the color in general. Like I feel like I'm definitely seeing more results with doing less, or really normally I do the same stuff, but I don't really get to see the pigmentation as well. It doesn't get in there as well. I feel like I swiped it over my eye and I was like, oh, it was like it's on there, as you can see. So far so good. But yeah, living here in New York, Corona, it's been a little bit crazy. We went to go grocery shopping yesterday, which is literally the only time that we've been leaving the apartment. I don't even know if I've said this already, but I think I've been quarantined for like over a week, only going out to go on runs around my neighborhood, and also just going to get groceries. So that's like our only major trip. And when we go to the grocery store, we do have to take the train there. But girl, the subways are dead. There's like no one on the train, thank goodness. And we've been going when the grocery store opens to try to fight the lines. So last week when we went during open, it was pretty busy because that was like the beginning of like when things started getting really crazy with the Corona situation. And then this week it was like things were already crazy and like established to be crazy. So when we went, we didn't know what to expect walking into Whole Foods. And it wasn't that bad, but when we got there, the store is opening at 8 for older people, and it's opening at 9 for like regular customers. And when we got there at 9, we still had to wait in line for 40 minutes to get in. And it's not that there was like a ton of people there, that's like why we had to wait in the line. It's just that they're limiting the capacity so people aren't like all, you know, close to each other when they're grocery shopping, which is counterproductive. So it makes sense that they're doing this. I think these are good things that Whole Foods is doing this, or good things that Whole Foods is doing. But I mean, was it annoying? Yes, but these are precautions that we need to be taking. These are annoying times. I feel like people have been like, actually, I don't know. I'm sure like people are gonna complain, and of course I complained a little bit like while I was there, just like in line to my boyfriend. It's not fun having to wait in line. Like the grocery store thing in total probably took like up 2.5 hours, like in waiting in line to get in, and then grocery shopping, and then waiting in line to check out because they're also low staffed. I overheard just our cashier girl being like talking about how people keep calling out and how someone just called out, and they're not allowed to wear masks. They only have like a little protective glass, which is like, I mean, that sucks for them, you know, like they're probably like, why am I even here? And I guess they're only getting paid $2 more than they normally get. I'm glad that they are giving them a little something, even though like $2, like, what are you gonna do with that? You're like, they're literally putting their life on the line right now, and they're only getting $2 extra, which is crazy. But these are the times. They're crazy times, you guys. I'm just adding eyeshadow as I go and as I'm blabbing onto you guys. Overall, I will say that this Hylamide stuff 100% works. My makeup looks way better than it normally does, and I'm not doing anything different. The only different thing that I've done today is put on a primer before application, and I'm just like, look, the makeup just looks a lot better. It's applying better. It's doing everything that a primer does do, and at the same time, my skin feels really smooth. And I will say that I took a little bit of time, but I'm starting to see the like the blurring effects of the so-called blur that's in the name of the product, but overall, digging it. I would suggest to anyone that is having any sort of trouble right now, whether it's financially or emotional, like mental health, just like stay positive, stay at home, number one, and then number two is stay positive. The more you stay at home and the more you listen to, you know, the frickin' CDC, and we take precaution, then the faster that this can go away. So yeah, we really just need to stay at home right now. And I know it's boring. I know it can be a lot. And you know, it's just sucks because not everyone like even has a home to go to. So like, I'm sure that really sucks for people who are like, yeah, stay at home. They're like, well, I don't even have a damn home. Yeah, like all of that sucks. And I can't even imagine like, this is just like, this is no bueno. But anyways, I'm supposed to be making you feel better, but yeah, we do, overall, you just have to remember that, like, if you are in a hard time, I've been in a lot of hard times, this is affecting me, like, I am now on unemployment, but I'm just trying to keep positive. I'm doing stuff like this. I'm not gonna just, like, sit down and let this, you know, virus just, like, completely diminish my feelings and like just like take over me. I'm not gonna let anxiety and this virus take over my mind and have me like feeling all these different things. Just think of it as something really bad that's going on, and hopefully we'll learn something out of all of this. Maybe this will be the thing to get Trump out of the office, who knows? But overall, I think that we need to just stay positive and stay home. Okay, you guys, I am actually like completely now obsessed with this product, and as I mentioned earlier, this thing is only $10. That's like a really, really good price for such a good product. No surprise that it's coming from the same company that, you know, The Ordinary is a part of. The Ordinary is known for their super great ingredients and, you know, the pricing. It's a pricing that works and it's a product that works. I am done for today. I just wanted to quickly show you how this worked. I did add concealer around my cheeks, where I also added the primer to test that out. I obviously added it on my lids, and overall I 100% saw a huge difference on how the makeup looks and how it applies when I use the primer. This primer is amazing. I will 100% continue to be using this, and I'm super excited. So yeah, you guys, like I was saying, I just hope that everyone just stays positive and stay busy. Staying busy really helps. Do what you need to do. Make your own YouTube channel, you know. Really good things can be birthed out of bad times. So I hope you guys stay healthy, stay sane, and until the next time, mwah, besos.